Hey there, YouTube. It's Oz with ASM Auto with a quick new old stock tool tip for you. Well, anybody that's been in the market for a stubby set of ratcheting wrenches, particularly somebody who likes the reversibles, has probably discovered to get a really high quality set, you got to pay for it. Even these Blackhawks, which, by the way, are exceptional ratcheting wrenches, aren't that cheap. You could probably spend well over $100 for a set of them. And for those that don't know, Blackhawk is a subsidiary of Proto. And, guys that have been around for a while recognize the Blackhawk name. But it is a subsidiary of Proto. It's somewhat akin to, say, like Blue Point, versus Snap-on, Mac Expert versus Mac, etc. But the bottom line is that, while some of the Blackhawk tools may be made in Taiwan, their ratcheting wrenches are excellent. They're superb. In fact, some of them, share very similar features to the Mac ratcheting wrenches. In fact, they have a set, a flex head, locking flex heads, very similar to the Macs. They don't come in that cool case, but really high quality ratcheting wrenches. At any rate, if you've been looking for a set of Blackhawk stubby reversible ratcheting wrenches, or really a high quality stubby ratcheting wrench of any brand, I have an alternative for you. And what it is new old stock Husky Pro. Now, you can routinely find both of these sets, depending on whether you want SAE or metric, on eBay for typically somewhere between like $20 and $40. And as you can see, you see the sizes that you get in these sets. It's pretty decent sizes. And if you compare this Husky Pro ratcheting wrench to the Blackhawk. Now, granted, we got some condensation on it right now, so it's not. But anyway, as far as I can tell, oh, that tells you the story right there. Look at the patent number. Looks familiar, doesn't it? Yeah. So instead of spending over $100 on the Blackhawk, you can pick yourself up a set of these new old stock Husky ratcheting wrenches if you keep your eyes open. Just start a search in eBay and have it, notify you whenever they become available. There's the part numbers. And by the way, way back in the day, they also were branded under Stanley itself. And you can occasionally find these on eBay as well. I did this to complete the set. This is 18, which was missing from that set. Then I also grabbed, I believe it's the 8mm and the 11mm in Blackhawk, which also were not in the metric set. Back in the day, before Apex Tools supplied Husky, the majority of their mechanics hand tools, they were supplied by Stanley Black & Decker. And Proto is a subsidiary of Stanley. So being able to basically pick up a whole set of Blackhawk stubby reversible ratcheting wrenches for $20, I mean, how can you go wrong? Now, granted, Husky Pro doesn't exist anymore. It went, the way of the dinosaur around the same time Craftsman Professional did. I mean, obviously, Husky Pro was the equivalent of Craftsman Professional when they were competing with Sears. So it's not like you're going to be able to warranty this for the same thing. If you go to Home Depot, they're going to hand you they're either going to give you a Husky reversible ratcheting wrench, a regular length one, or they're going to give you a stubby non-reversible ratcheting wrench, and it'll be, basically a rebranded gear wrench, maybe not made to the same standard, made in China. These are all Taiwan, by the way. What I would do, honestly, is I would go to Stanley Black & Decker and, I'd call them up on the phone. And I've warranted things directly with them before. Honestly, the process has always ended well. Sometimes it takes a little time. But I would go to Stanley Black & Decker and say, hey, I want to warranty this ratcheting wrench. I know that you supplied it to Home Depot back in the day. They don't carry it anymore. I don't want what they have to offer. I was wondering if I could warranty this with, say, like a Blackhawk, as I can see it's basically the same thing, you know, and if not, just let me know how I can purchase the Blackhawk, you know, at least to make it sound like you're interested in purchasing it. And, you know, who knows, they might actually, you really have nothing to lose. I mean, like I said, I've dealt with Stanley before and warranty different things like Proto, Stanley, etc. And they've always been they've always erred on the side of generosity and consideration, not on the other side. It's not always an easy process. It's not as easy as like Tecton. So it might take a little time, but the thing is, like, it always works out. I really think there's no downside into actually investing in this set if you're looking for stubby ratcheting wrenches. So that's my new old stock tool tip for you guys. It's coming up on the weekend. Have a great weekend, and thanks for watching.